Well, this is day 4 of our travels in Israel. At least I think it's day 4. We've been so busy here and going all day long. I'm going to get mixed up a little bit, but I believe this is our 4th day. We left Tiberias this morning and we headed south, and we're stopping here. Behind me is the Dead Sea. I know it's dark out there, can't see anything, but hopefully maybe tomorrow, sometime during the day, I can get a shot back there, and I'll get some down around the sea. But we'll be staying here again tomorrow night too. So, but we left this morning and we went to Bet Shean, which is the wind's blowing through here and about to blow the window shut on me. Bet Shean, which is a Decapolis city, the only one in Israel. And it was the site. There's the hotel there. It's got a theater, a hippodrome. It's the largest archaeological dig in Israel. They've got a good portion of that city uncovered, and it's a tell. I think there's 15 levels there, and at that place, it's where the bodies of King Saul and his sons, they were killed nearby on Mount Gilboa, and their bodies were pinned to the wall in Bet Shean. And we stopped at, I don't know if I'm saying this right, On Herod, which is Spring Herod, and that is the spring where Gideon narrowed down his army. He started off with 30-some thousand men, and the Lord said that was too many, and he asked anybody that didn't want to fight to go home, and 22,000 went home and left him with 10,000, and then he had those 10,000 drink out of that spring, and anybody that got down on their hands and knees and drank was filtered out, and those that lapped and brought the water up to their hands were the ones that were accepted for the army, and that was 300. So he had 300 men, went up against an army of around 115,000. The Lord just didn't want him to feel secure in his numbers, and that's the number of men that the Lord thought was all he needed. After there, we swung by. It wasn't a biblical site, but it's kind of an exotic recreational site and water park. I guess it's got accolades from all over the world. It was a very pretty site with nice blue water and a lot of people picnicking and swimming. We just spent a few minutes there, and then after that we went to the wilderness baptism site out in the desert, which they think is probably the area where John the Baptist actually baptized Jesus, because where we had our baptism the other day in Tiberias wasn't the site. That's just a convenient baptism site. And the Bible does say that after Jesus was baptized, he was led into the wilderness and tempted for 40 days. And this site out in the wilderness is out there in the desert. And what they think is the Mount of Temptation is very close by. So that is more likely the area. We probably weren't in the exact spot, but it was right on the Jordanian border. The middle of the Jordan River at that point is probably 20-25 foot wide, and there's a set of floats right down the middle of the river, which divides Jordan and Israel. So on one side there's Israelis and American Christians being baptized, and just right on the other side of the river you can wave at them, you can talk to them on the other side where people being baptized on the Jordanian side. I don't think any of these were Jordanians while we were there. They were probably some Europeans that were traveling to Jordan getting baptized. And then we stopped at Qumran, which is where the Dead Sea Scrolls were found. That's a pretty interesting site, and that was originally scheduled for tomorrow, but we got it in today just to save about an hour and a half's time. So we're only going to make 2 stops tomorrow. We're going to hit En Gedi, which was where David, before he was king, when he was hiding from Saul, hid in the caves, and then we're going to go to Masada, which is the fortress that is way up in the sky that Herod the Great built. And then we're planning on getting back to the hotel here about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That'll give people time to swim in the Dead Sea and stuff. We got here, it was dark tonight when we got here, and just wasn't enough time to do anything. Just got done eating. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll be back here early, and then the people that want to go float in the Dead Sea can do that. People want to use the spa or whatever. I'm not getting these uploaded on YouTube as well as I was hoping to do when we left. It's just these hotel Wi-Fi's are unpredictable. I had one last night. It was a 10-minute video and was going on over an hour to upload to YouTube, and then right before it got done, it shut off on me. Tried it again, it shut off on me, so I may just have to do these intros here so you can kind of see a little bit. And during the day, I've been taking pictures and doing some little video shooting. I can kind of put these together after I get home with a little bit more of the sights and what's been going on. I'll see how the Wi-Fi works here this evening, but I'm gonna go shower first. And being way down here like we are, I don't have hopes, but we'll see. Anyhow, I'll get some footage of the Dead Sea tomorrow during the daylight, so you guys can see it. Everybody have a good evening. I hear you're getting snow back Greeley way. Hope it doesn't get too bad. I'm glad I'm over here missing it.